In recent decades, wildfires have increased in intensity and duration, killing more people and burning more homes. Climate change and decades of forest fuel buildup are generating more extreme conditions for large and uncontrollable wildfires.
Our relationship with fire is just that, it's a relationship. And fire can be our best friend or our worst enemy. And it has at times been both.
Despite increasing risks, development in wildfire-prone lands known as the Wildland-Urban Interface is the fastest growing land use type in the country and accounts for more than a third of all homes. The more people living, visiting, and recreating in wildfire-prone lands also means more opportunities for human-ignited wildfires to occur.
Wildfire risks are increasing, and to assume that we can suppress all wildfires is not only unrealistic, it's a costly and deadly mistake. Wildfires are inevitable. Now is the time to start planning our neighborhoods and communities to live alongside the increasing risks of wildfires. We know how to do things better. We have the science, technology, and materials to build smarter, safer homes in wildfire-prone lands.
Since the 1980s, research has shown that the characteristics of a home and its immediate surroundings are crucial in determining a home's survivability during a wildfire.
So the research that I've done reveals that the flames of a big crown fire that are more than 150 feet away actually don't last long enough for their intensity in order to be able to ignite the structure, the home. So that means that the conditions within the home ignition zone, which is the house, in relation to its immediate surroundings within about 100 feet, are determining the ignition.
Embers, also called firebrands, are responsible for a majority of home loss during a wildfire. Flying well ahead of a wildfire front, embers land on various surfaces in and around the home. If that surface is flammable, such as dry grass, wood decking, or a wood roof, the ember starts a spot fire that grows in size and intensity to eventually threaten the home. Reducing the amount of flammable material in and around the home, including the design, landscaping, and building materials of the structure, is very important in increasing wildfire resilience. We've solved this problem before.
At the turn of the century, major cities across the country repeatedly burned down. In 1871, the Chicago and Peshtigo fires destroyed 17,000 structures, killed nearly 2,000 people, and left more than 100,000 people homeless, remaining the most two destructive wildfires in history.
After these catastrophic events, society collectively decided to address how urban areas were built and designed in relation to fire.
Cities kept burning and they kept reburning until we reached a point that we decided, particularly after San Francisco in 1906, we're not going to allow this anymore. And we decided to intervene with real city planning, zoning, building codes, fire codes, and infrastructure for fire protection. All of these things which could add up to making it less fire prone and our ability to stop these fires.
To this day, you can still see these early mitigation efforts in practice with smoke detectors, fire alarms, interior sprinklers, emergency exits, and fire hydrants.
We can certainly keep houses from burning. We've shown that. We've done it in the past. And we had, whole cities like San Francisco burning, large fractions of Baltimore, Chicago burning up. And this was routine. That doesn't happen anymore. Yes, it is solvable if you define it correctly and apply those techniques.
This is a very solvable problem. From a technical standpoint, from a physical standpoint, it's a relatively straightforward problem. It's not a straightforward social problem.
Recent catastrophic wildfires demand that we start to reevaluate how, where, and under what conditions we allow homes to be built in wildfire-prone areas. The risks are increasing to people and communities. We know how to build smarter, more wildfire-resilient homes. We've solved this problem before, and we can do it again.
The story of fire is not just about saving houses here or burning a patch over here for biodiversity. It really goes to the core of who we are as a species and how we interact with the planet.